Why is my keyboard all wet?
So the new VEO3 model is out and it's been absolutely blowing my mind. It's really good. It has music added. It has voices added. It has sound effects added. Whatever audio you want to add to your video, it does it. It does in the prompt. You just type in what you want it to say and it just goes for it. So here I went through all of my AI credits that I had with VEO and generated a bunch of different prompts that I wanted to see how well it would perform. So here are basically all of them. I think maybe there's like one or two I left out, but these are not cherry picked. These are not like the best of the best. These are just all of them. Let's take a look. All right, so this is a dirty off-road buggy is racing through mud, getting chased by a large, scary looking blow up duck. All right, let's see. This is version 1. That's pretty menacing. That's a pretty menacing duck, how it's waddling after that truck. Just absolutely phenomenal. All right, here's version 2. Wow, we got some air there. The motion of the duck is just phenomenal. You can tell it's a large inflatable thing. Wow. Here's version 3. Still very good. Oh, wow. It kind of bypasses it. Phenomenal. And we have version 4. It's gaining on the truck. It's about, wow, it knocks it off the road. I think that was the best one yet. Everything about that is just looking absolutely phenomenal. And kind of scary too, I gotta say. They really captured the prompt there. All right, next I want to see how well it does reflections. So 2 women slowly raise a mirror so that you can see your own reflection. You are a menacing T-Rex with massive teeth. All right, so here's a version 1. So it's looking very real. Great reflection. Pretty good. Here's version 2. I feel like version 1 was better, the reflection was better, but otherwise it's excellent. Here's version 3. They're lifting the mirror, and that's pretty good. And version 4. They're all great. I gotta say, I feel like version 1 was the best one. Just everything is perfect. All right, this one didn't come out perfect, but still, there's a lot of great things here that I think we all should see. An octopus climbs out of its tank to try to hack a computer. When he hears someone coming, he rapidly climbs back into his tank. A person walks in and asks, "Why is my keyboard all wet?" So notice that's kind of a long-ish prompt, but let's take a look at what we generated. So this is 1.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
That's terrific. Her expression.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
It's phenomenal. Here's version 2. He just plops on the keyboard. Wow.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
The captions need work, but other than that, there's a lot of great things here.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
Butlo toy all wet. This is 3.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
These are excellent. Unfortunately, here he's not really in the tank. He's like...
Why is my keyboard all wet?
Halfway out of the tank, but still. Here's another one. This is another headless octopus.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
I think this is the greatest human reaction, at least.
Why is my keyboard all wet?
I love that face. Like, how did that happen? And the octopus that jumps is you know, not great, because we're missing the head, it seems like. But in this initial shot, this octopus, I mean, it's perfect. So I don't think any of them are perfect fidelity, but I got to say there's so much good stuff happening here that I just got to give it, points. What's weird is like, this is literally my keyboard. I'm pretty sure this is a Razer mouse, the same one that I have. And this looks a lot like my computer. This looks nothing like my monitor though. All right, how about gorilla fighting 10 men? Let's see how well it sort of is able to do a chaotic battle scene. Let's try the first one. It's pretty good. Number 2.
Roar.
Wow. Scary.
Roar.
Here's 3. Ouch. This one might be the best one yet. That little sound effect towards the end is kind of silly, but other than that, it's very, very good. Here's a first-person view of an animal running through a night forest with superhuman speed, eventually merging to see a human village and people fleeing in terror at the sight of it. So in this one, I already know that only one of them did well. So let me show you the ones that didn't do well. Okay, so that's okay. That's all right. None of these really captured what I'm asking for, is like an animal running through the forest. Except I think number 1 does it perfectly. That one was by far the closest and really good. Have you ever wondered what an eagle would look like if it was playing the accordion? You know how it's got those razor sharp claws? You've wondered about that too, I'm sure. Well, here it is, version 1. I mean, the sounds good, right? Let's see, number 2. This, I feel, really captures the struggle that the eagle would have pushing the buttons, you know, accurately. Here's 3. This one's the best accordion player, but these are human-looking hands. And this one has an extra hand here. Not sure what's happening there. All right, how about an Undead from Dungeons & Dragons is playing a guitar solo on top of a mountain of skulls. A field of skeleton fans are going wild down below. The moon is bright and red. All right, let's check it out. I mean, I like a lot about that, especially this little up-close shot where you really get to see the undeadishness, I guess. Very, very good. 2. What blows me away is like it's generating the music on the fly just to fit the description. Here's 3.
Yeah, oh yeah, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of towards the end there, kind of added some little ad-libbing, but still very, very good. Here's 4. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's between 1 and 4 for me. So here I wanted to have 2 sumos made out of yarn. As I'm saying this, I realized I spelled it yarm. I don't know what yarm is, but I think it understood I meant yarn. So They're preparing to fight and they're kind of like doing a playful trash talking. And I wrote out what they should say. Take a listen.
My highlight reel has you in every frame, face down.
Your belt is the only thing in this ring that still thinks you can hold something.
I really like the second one's his little like gesturing here. It feels very, very lifelike.
Hold something.
My highlight reel has you in every frame, face down.
Your belt is the only thing in this ring that still thinks you can hold something.
It's pretty good. No background, but I like the little characters. Here's 3.
My highlight reel has you in every frame, face down.
Your belt is the only thing in this ring that still thinks you can hold something.
That's not too good just because you can't really tell if the second person is talking, that the one on the right is talking.
My highlight reel has you in every frame, face down.
Your belt is the only thing in this ring that still thinks you can hold something.
This one I think has the highest sort of voice fidelity, but I'm going to say the most disturbing visuals. I got to give it to 1. I think 1 was the best.
My highlight reel has you in every frame, face down.
Your belt is the only thing in this ring that still thinks you can hold something.
Yeah, I think that one nailed it. Here's a first-person view of a wolf chasing down a rabbit, jumping over falling trees and branches. The rabbit darts left and right trying to escape. View low to the ground so you feel the immense speed of the chase. Here's 1. Here's 2. I really like that one. Here's 3. I like it a lot. And these 2 aren't first person, but they really captured the feeling that I wanted. Here's 4. So not quite what we're looking for, but I gotta say, I mean, this one really, I think really good, really captures that chase. Here's a brick house with people leaning out of windows. It has 6 mechanical legs and is walking down the street as people stare in awe. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And 4. All right, so, I mean, I guess 1 is the best. You can actually see the people up there kind of like rocking back and forth. I mean, this looks real. The rest of them look a little bit off, I would say. So interestingly, this actually didn't render the first time I ran them, but now I have all 4. In the beginning, I only had this one. So actually, I'm seeing these for the first time. The prompt is, an obnoxiously fat cat sits upon a large golden throne. It looks at you as you approach and says, I see you brought me snacks. You know what? I'll have the cat say it. Here's 1.
I see you brought me snacks. I guess I will let you live. For meow.
That's pretty good. 2.
I see you brought me snacks. I guess I will let you live. For meow.
Terrific. 3. It didn't translate from cat. I mean, capture the attitude, but didn't deliver the line. 4.
I see you brought me snacks. I guess I will let you live. For meow.
Terrific. I feel like 1 here takes the cake. And here's one of the hardest prompts that no model is able to do. I haven't seen any good renditions of it. So it's a view from the cabin of a spaceship as it approaches a massive ring world. Anything to do with a ring world is just never well rendered. A giant structure in the shape of a ring that rotates around the sun. This word, if you're wondering, is supposed to be signs. Signs of a civilization can be seen on the inner part of the ring world. One thing I like about AI is it always gets what I'm trying to say. Here's one. I mean, that's not quite ring world, but it's good. I mean, you can tell it's a massive structure. You can see the little details on the surface. It's good. Here's two. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely something magical about it. So these are like the rings of Saturn. So still not quite what we're looking for, but I mean, I'm liking what it's doing. Here's three. That one is the closest. Again, keep in mind, I haven't seen anything render this perfectly, but these are some of the best ones I've seen for sure. And it didn't do a 4 for some reason. I think this one's my favorite. Here's a continuous first-person shot, captures us chasing a woman ice skating across a vast, glassy, frozen lake surrounded by snowy peaks. This is one of the ones that Google was showcasing from VEO2, so I just wanted to see how VEO3 would handle it. So that's pretty good. That one's excellent. You can definitely hear that. The ice skates on the ice. It's great. Good. And here's 4. Great sounds, I gotta say, like really kind of captures that. So here's another one that VEO2 did, so I just wanted to see how well it does it here. A continuous helmet-mounted POV shot shows us tailing a woman on a dirt bike as she races across rolling desert dunes. Here's one. That one's a bit weird. That's a little bit weird. Okay, here's 2. That's pretty good. You can see them kind of getting some air. Very cool. This is 3. Yeah, a lot of great stuff happening here. And 4. Yeah, these are all very, very cool. Definitely nails the prompt. This next one is a first-person view of a slowly rising roller coaster before it drops rapidly into the night below. Here's one. That is pretty good, I gotta say. Here's 2. Very cool. This is 3. I love how it captured the stars. Like this whole thing looks phenomenal. I love it. But this is not a drop. Like if it dropped right here, it would have been perfect. This is more like a flat sort of straightaway. Yeah, I wish there was a drop. That would have made this perfect. Here's 4. That one's really good, but again, like it cuts off right before the drop. This would have been great with the drop. And here's Tiger made out of snow walking in a snowy forest. Really good. I love the sound of the snow. It's so perfect. Here's 2. So here it went with no sounds, more of like a single note, but like the tigers look phenomenal. They look like they're made out of snow. These two, I mean, this one you can tell is made out of snow. This one looks like a snow-covered tiger. All right, that's okay. Not quite what I was looking for. Here's 4. All right, so something weird was happening in these two, but man, this one is phenomenal. Listen to this, the crunching of the snow. This one's like an A+ for me. All right, so I blew through all of my credits. I might re-up tomorrow and do some more testing. I'm very impressed with it, especially the sounds. And the sounds and the music, the speech, the intonations, so much of it is so good. And I feel like I ran out of credits too quickly just as I was getting to start to understand how to really prompt it properly. So I'm definitely going to get some more credits and run this again in the future because this model is very, very good. But let me know what you think. How was the sound? How was the music? How was the graphics? How it renders different scenes? Does this feel like kind of the next generation AI video models, or are you still unimpressed? Well, let me know. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. My name is Wes Roth, and I'll see you next time.